what is faith? When I'm something, I mean faith. Faith is personal conviction. I'll say Jesus can cure us and Jesus can raise us up from death. Just like the two, the Jairus and the woman with hemorrhage. Jairus saw that his dying daughter and he approached Jesus to cure her. And Jesus was walking towards Jairus' house to cure her. On the way, amidst the crowds, a woman slipped in. A woman who has suffered hemorrhage for 12 years said to herself that if only I can touch him, I will be well. She did touch him and she was well. And Jesus noticed that his power has gone out of him. And he turned around and he asked. And the woman came trembling in front of him, confessing that she is the one. And Jesus looked at her and he said, "Woman, your faith has healed you. Go your way." And the woman left. She was cured. And message came to do not bother the master because your daughter is dead. And Jesus said, he went anyway. As he went, he called out those ones who were crying as if the girl was just sleeping. And he told her, "Talitha kum," little girl, wake up. And the girl woke up. Jesus has the power to heal us physically and spiritually. And Jesus himself is the death and resurrection. He has the power to raise us up. He has the power to raise us physically and spiritually. Physically in the sense that if we are sick, if we ask him with faith, but according to his will, he can cure us. Spiritually, there are two deaths. After we die, the physical death, there is another death that we must always prepare for, so that we will not die the second death, that is to go to a place which we do not want to go. And Jesus has the power to raise us up from that. He has the power because his power is of that mercy. He's very merciful to wait for us to convert ourselves, to go to him. Brothers and sisters, let us ask ourselves first, do I believe and have that personal conviction that Jesus can cure me from my sickness, from my infirmities? And do I believe that Jesus can raise me up on the last day if I do his will? Brothers and sisters, whatever the sickness that we have today, physical sickness, any kind of sickness, we must run to Jesus. Because Jesus is very powerful. Even in our death moments, in our most difficult moments, which we cannot have the hope, believe that Jesus has the power. Because he raised up Lazarus after the fourth day, when Lazarus was dead, and he raised him up. He walked on the water, he cured sick, and all the things that you can think of about Jesus. He is not only a man, he is God. And who is God? God is love. And what is love? Love is the thing which feels the cry of the other people. Brothers and sisters, if you were sick, crying desperately today, remember that Jesus can heal you. He can grant you the grace to have peace, to accept the pain and sorrow. He is very powerful. Do not give up. Look to him. For us Catholics, we have the sacraments. We have the sacraments of confession. Go to confession and make your conscience right with God. And go to communion and receive him, that he will strengthen you. And if you are in your dying moments, ask for the last sacrament, the sacrament of the anointing of the sick. Because that sacrament can help you to become better. Or it will also prepare you. It will also prepare you to meet your Creator, the Lord himself. So brothers and sisters, the 13th Sunday of the Ordinary Time speaks about the faith of the centurion and the faith of the woman who had that hemorrhage. And when we have faith, Jesus listens to our prayers, but according to his will. Never give up. Always Jesus is there for us. And for us Catholics, we have the beautiful sacraments. And we have the Blessed Sacrament always present in all our churches. Spend some time to pray and ask the Lord to cure you physically in any kind of diseases, in addictions, whatever. Jesus is waiting for us. If Jesus is waiting for our first approach, go to him.